Hi folks, happy Easter. Mel here. I hope you all had a great day. I know I sure did. But I wanted to spruce things up today by doing a late tutorial. Well, not late, but late in the evening for me to show you how to build this beautiful folio that I have already shared in my last video. This Gatefold folio album. Look how adorable this is. It holds 20 photos. If you're new to my channel, definitely go to the video before this and definitely check it out. Super cute folio. I'm going to show you how to build the base, and then we're going to decorate one together because I've already pre-prepped one to do that. Super fun. Super, super fun. Okay. First thing you need is you need a piece of cardstock that measures 8 by 11. Your book is going to measure 5 inches by 8 inches, okay? So you take on the 11-inch side, and you're going to score at 2.5 and 3 inches. You're going to flip it over and do it again. 2.5 and 3 inches. Really super simple. Now go ahead and fold on your score lines. Now that means if you want to mat this, you're going to mat it. This is 5 by 8. And this is 2.5 by 8, okay? And this is the base of your folio, Gatefold folio, with a 1/2 inch depth, okay? Not super cute. We're going to do a belly band on this one today for the closure. But that is the base of your book. Now the next thing you need is you need 6 pieces of cardstock. This is for your waterfall that measure 4 7/8 by 4.5. Now on the 4 7/8 side, this is a good time to pause and cut things out, folks. And this will actually be able to do 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 matting, or 4 and, depending on if you want to do a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch. But definitely do 4 7/8 by 4.5. Now on the 4 7/8 side, you're just going to score at 4.5. Just score down at 4.5. Now, this gives you your little gusset right here, which you will want to fold all of these down and score them before you mat them, okay? So it gives it a really nice score because these are going to be your waterfall flaps. This is where you also put your score tape. So you're going to need 6 of these. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to score all 6 of these just so you can get the gist, because I'm actually going to use this in my next little book. But I've already pre-done these for you folks, so you can actually see, gosh, my score lines are off, so you can actually see how they're put together. Okay, it's a good time to cut and score and get them ready to go, and then you can mat them as well. Now that you have all 6 pieces, make sure you score them. Fold them over, definitely score them. You can use your bone folder, your fingernails, does not matter. You want to score them all. And on the fold side down, score tape. Score tape on all 6 of these, okay? Now, I don't know how you do your waterfalls. I've had some issues with them. I ended up cutting out a base to put them on, which I will show in a second. So when you open up your book, these will be in your waterfall center, all the way down, just like that, okay? Now, for the side pieces that flip out, you're going to need them cut to 4 1/4 by 9 inches, okay? Now you're going to score them at 4 1/4 and 4 3/4. You're going to need 2 of those, so it looks like this. So score again at 4 1/4 and 4 3/4. That gives you your little fold outs, and you want to score them both inward like a little book, like this, okay? And then you're going to want to put score tape on this side, so it'll look like this, okay? Score tape right there, don't forget. So you want to do 2 of those. I'm going to go ahead and score this one as well, because then I can get this one ready for my next little book. Really excited about it. Okay, now that you have your bases put together, you're going to have your book base, your waterfalls, and your flaps. These are the cute little flaps that go on either side of this that flap inward, okay? Now I've already pre-cut and matted and done the whole 9 yards for you folks. So inside here is 2.5 by 8, like I said, and 5 by 8. And I did not map the insides of my gussets here, but I did on the front. So this is my front cover, just like this, okay? I'm going to move the scoreboard out of the way. Make it a lot easier for us. Now these are my waterfalls. I've already pre-matted and did my score tape. Now what I did here was I actually took and used a mat here because I have a really heck of a time putting my waterfall folios down. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my score tape I'm going to line it up, folded, just like this. You see where it's folded? And I'm going to go, this is suggested to me from Ginger Rop, because I really am not good at this. Okay, so there it is. There's your first flap. Now see where it lines up right here? Do you see that, folks? Now that's where you put your next one. So fold it over, and like I said, score this before you mat it, because if you try to score this after it's matted, it's so thick it won't give you a solid score line. So then you're going to go right up against, sorry for the fidgeting, you're going to go right up against this right here, and you're going to put that one down right underneath it. Just like that. And it gives you that straight, I'm using score tape. Now you can use glue, you can use whatever you want, but I'm going to use score tape here. It's much faster. This score tape and my fancy glue, which I can't say enough about, is also from Country Craft Creations. The paper line I'm using here is called Pampered Pooch from Heartfelt Creations. That is also, if you've never seen this collection, it is absolutely darling. Tamara still has this at Country Craft Creations as well, so definitely go check this out if you're interested in this paper. It is super cute. I definitely was saving what I had left for cards for my doggy lovers, but as soon as I started making these, I had to use this collection. So we're going to go ahead and put the next one down right underneath that one and line it up so it's even all the way across. See, I'm still kind of wonky, but it's a lot better than what it was. I'll promise you that. The first sets of these that I have done are just been terrible. I'm learning, though. I mean, I've been doing albums for a while, but you know what? Sometimes. Now, here comes so we have 2 more of these left. And then there's a trick to doing the flaps, so I'm really excited about the flaps. All right. Now, generally, I would cut the excess of this off, but I'm not going to today. Okay. I believe we have our waterfall. Yay, we have our waterfall. It's not exact, but here it is. Isn't this gorgeous, you guys? It's perfect. And you can see all the cute paper. This is, like I said, what I had left over. So now I have this base, which is super awesome because this is how I'm going to glue down my waterfall. It's actually very smart for me to do that. And it's okay if I have this little flap here because I'm probably going to cover it anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a whole bunch of glue on this and score tape because I want to make sure that it stays down. This score tape is amazing. Definitely get that from Tamara's store too. You get quite a bit and it's really sticky. Very, very, very sticky and holds forever. Just that score tape. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this and burnish it, and then I'm going to peel it off, and then I'm going to reinforce it with obviously more glue. I have no nails, so I'm not even sure why I painted them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take my pin out, and I'm going to glue. Now, I know some of you said I'm out of frame in some of my videos, but I didn't think you guys really wanted to watch me glue, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Now, this goes in the center of your book, and I like to put it down about, I'd say about 1 inch, and center it. Center it down, make sure it's perfect, because you do have score tape on there, and then give it a good solid push. I like to go in between each one and just burnish it down to make sure the glue really stays really good. It's a pretty good idea to do that, just so you don't get messy everywhere. And it's okay if this shows, because I'm actually going to cover that. And down here, I put a pocket, which I'll do last. But here are my little flaps, like I showed you. This one goes this way and this one goes this way. And so what I want to show you is how to put them down. I'm going to go ahead and put score tape here. I accidentally put score tape here, but I will cover that too. But you want to put score tape on the ends. So let me go ahead and put score tape on this guy right here so that this can go down. I just put it directly in the center. I don't need to put score tape all along it because I don't want it to completely create new score lines. So this one's going to flip like this, and this one's going to flip like this. So what I want to do is you want to fold it to where it looks like this. So the fold is like that. See how it's cinched? So this is where your fold is. You're going to flip your book this direction, and you're going to stick this right across here, right in the center. Match it up, 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch. I like to go down about 1/8 of an inch, just so they can overlap, and you want to go right to that score line. And then you want to push. And I want to burnish it, obviously. Like I said, I'm gonna have to mat this whole inside, but I was gonna mat it together, so. Okay, there's your first one. Same thing with this one. Peel your score tape. and flip your book this direction. And you want to mat it, this piece right here after it's folded, right there, to that score line. And like I said, you can do it 1/8 of an inch down. I like to do it 1/8 of an inch down, so then that way it actually overlaps. If they are too close together, they'll butt into each other, and then they can break. Okay, so that is how this will look. You see how that looks? Look how stinking cute that is. So this one will flip like this, and this one flips like this. Isn't that darling? So, so cute. I build these books like so fast. Okay, now let's decorate, because I did pre-cut things to decorate. I thought this would be a lot of fun, so of course I did. I created a pocket. There's the cutest cut-aparts in this collection, so I fussy cut out the bone, and I left it blank, so that way they could write something they wanted, whoever I give this to. And look at that cute little puppy border. Let me zoom in. Is that not stinking cute? Now I made it the exact measurement of what I matted it. And then I ink distressed everything in tea dye from Tim Holtz. Now I'm going to use this glue because this glue is so amazing. It sticks on everything. I'm just going to create a little pocket here for my cut aparts that were in the collection. Super cute. Make sure you get the ends really good. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down here, and it does not take very long to dry. It is quick dry, but it does dry clear, and that's awesome. Now I've already cut some of the collection pieces out. Look at these cute little ephemera pieces. Look how stinking cute, right? So these are just going to fit right in that pocket. So there you can, so whoever the recipient is can put photos in there. They can journal on those however they see fit. Super, super, super cute. Okay, now, sorry for the wiggle there. Okay, so then the next thing I did was I want to decorate the sides here, and I decided to do something a little different, out of my norm. So I'm going to create little tuck spots here, and I'm going to do one right here and one right here. Now this one says, life is better with you in it, and this one says, you're perfect. So I'm going to put this green one down here and this one down here, and all I'm going to do is glue the bottom, just the very bottom, because it's just going to be a little tuck spot. I don't want it to be a pocket because then it won't actually hold the little tag. So I'm going to glue that one right here, so you see that. Okay, I'm going to glue this one just on the top right here, so I can tuck this one up top. Okay, it's a really hard angle to video this. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Now what I have done was, these were the tags, the cut apart tags, so stinking cute. So I'm going to go ahead and just tuck that one right underneath there like this, and they fit just perfect, so that way they don't get bent in the crease. Isn't that cute? Okay, now here's some more little cut aparts. I wasn't sure if I was going to use them or not, but I really like them. They're so cute. I think I kind of do want to use them. And I have like the woof here and the friend here. Gosh, they're so cute. Maybe I should just tuck them. I don't know. I kind of like them. They're so cute. So maybe I will glue. I love these little cut aparts. I love Heartfelt Creations because they have so many different cut aparts that, you know, you can just use. They just have different sizes. They have little tags. This kit that I had gotten, if you go to Tamara Store at Country Craft Creations, they have the cutest little die cut to cut out the collar. Oh my gosh, it's the cutest thing ever. Okay, so then we have the woof, and I think I might pop this up on some foam. Just a few little pieces of foam here, just to give it a little bit of dimension. You know, you can't have crafts without pop foam. I personally really like it. I just don't have any nails to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to do this and go woof. How stinking cute. And then, of course, the tag comes out. Oh, this is so cute. This is probably the most embellished one I've done so far, but I don't mind. I really like it. And so we'll go over the instructions one more time before I finish this book, but we are going to make a belly band for the closure, which I also found to be a lot more fun than doing my ribbon closures. The ribbon closures were a lot more difficult for me, just because it's just, they gatefold, so just not as easy. Okay, do you hear that jingle jingle? That means my Lancey's boo-boo friend is in here. Okay, and then this one says, friend. Look how cute. I'm in love with this already. Again, like I said, I'm actually going to cover the inside of the spines here. So the score tape is fine, because I am going to cover it with the same paper as I did on the front. But of course I can't do that until after I've done the book. So I like it to be flesh. And this is okay too, because I will put a border strip here as well. I just didn't happen to bring my scissors in. So, you know, that's what you do when you goof. You moderate it. Or you alterate it, or alternate. I don't know what the word is, but it works. Okay, so there's your book. It is complete. Now, what I did here was I cut out a piece of cardstock. You can do any width you want, but I did do 12 inches. I used the wood fence border here from the collection. I just thought it was super cute. So what I like to do is I like to put it down and kind of center it and just eyeball to where it feels like it's in the middle. And I like to glue this side like this, and this one, I think that's how I do this one. Now I want to do this one down first. So I'm going to bend it just along the book side here. See how that works? And I like to put a little bit of glue here. So I like to put glue on this side and that side after it's been bent. And bend it over and go like that. Now it's okay if there's a gap there because I have a center. So isn't that darling? And then it flips. So you don't want to do a super tight fold because then you can't get it off and on the book. But that is the front so far. And again, I fussy cut out another one of these larger bones to put right on the very, very, very front of that. And I am going to pop that up on foam. I think that'll give it the best dimension. And it is such a cute, cute paper. I want the bones to be blank because I want them to be able to put their dog's name on the bone. You know, whoever I give this to. I have a lot of friends that have dogs. My friend Amy and her beautiful little Stella. Hi, Amy. Hi, Stella. I'll have to get a picture from her so I can make her famous on YouTube because she's pretty darn cute. Okay, so I'm going to center the bone right in the middle. And there's my bone. How cute is that? Right? And then you just slide the belly band off and there's your book. Isn't that darling, you guys? So cute. Of course, belly bands are never awesome to put on the second time. Oh, maybe I'll get a little lucky. Ah-ha-ha. There we go. Isn't that cute? I know it's not super embellished on the outside, but I think the bone just says it all. So, again, folks, do not forget your measurements. 8 by 11. Scored at 2.5 and 3. Flipped over 2.5 and 3. That's your book closure. These ones are 9 inches by 4 1/4, scored at 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. You need 2 of those for your side panels and score tape. Then you need 6 that are cut at 4 1/2 by 4 7/8 and scored on the 4 7/8 side at 4 1/2. And you want to make sure you score every single one and put your score tape on before you mat them, okay? And then, of course, your books will be as adorable as these. Aren't these fun? All right, folks, I hope that was a fun tutorial for you. By all means, if you have any questions, please comment below. I will do my best to answer them for you. And if you make these, please post them on your YouTube channels or email me pictures of these. I love to see it when people make creations that I teach. Not that I teach a lot because I am still new at tutorials, so forgive me for my shakiness and the funny view. But thank you, folks, for watching, and I hope you guys make these. These are so much fun and perfect little gifts. Perfect little books, perfect gifts. All right, folks, thanks, and I hope you all had a great Easter. Bye.